Hello, my dear ones. I hope you're all having a good week. I am coming on to film an episode of Woodblock Wonders, and this episode is focused on this beautiful stamp. And this is a very old woodblock stamp. It's the only marking it has is this one that says Copyright Imaginations, and then it has the number 0901. And that's the only marking that it has on it. But I loved just how this was illustrated, the way his costume has all of the plaid lines in it and these little lines on his fur, and also the way they did his beard. And then the fact that he's holding this tree, and he has a prim heart, which, you know, I just love anything with prim hearts on it. So this stamp is just a beautiful image of Santa, and I just love it. Oh my goodness. So I stamped it out, and I colored it in with Copic markers, and I used around the edges of the panel, I used some of this olive twist ink, and this is from Paper Tray ink. And it's a really nice green color. This is what it looks like on this dauber, if that helps a little bit, but that is the color that it is. And it's a lighter green than like a really dark, you know, like they have this pine feather that's really dark, but this one's a little bit more subtle, and I really like it. I'm glad they came out with that ink color. So I colored it with Copic markers. I used BG10 in the background to just give it a soft blue background. I drew in a little bit of snow at the bottom, if you can see that right here. I made it look like he's standing on snowy ground, sort of. I added a little piece of twine that I got in some packaging from someone, just to make it have a bow around the tree. And I just colored it really simply with some warm tones and some reds and browns and a little bit of silver gray on his belt buckle, and his mittens are actually a combination of a couple different colors. And then I love this little holly that's here. So I just kept the card really simple. I did, I'll show you the products that I used to create the card. I used the Hero Arts Infinity Rectangle dies. If you're new to die cutting, Hero Arts was the first one to do infinity dies, where they have like every single die size you might need. And they do circles and rectangles, and you know, they have all sorts of different ones. So if you're new to die cutting, it's always good to have staples of just the standard die cuts in all the infinities, so that you have all the sizes that you need. So I highly recommend Hero Arts Infinity dies. And then the other thing that I used was this 3D textured impressions embossing folder. This is from Catherine Breen for Sizzix, and it is a beautiful tree, Christmas tree embossing folder. And it is a 3D one, so it really has a lot of beautiful texture that it adds to your cards. And I just used a little strip of it. Here's what the folder looks like if you want to see it. I'll hold it up close to the camera here. Let me go like this. Does that help a little bit? There we go. So that's what it looks like on the inside, so you can see all the trees. And I just really like this one. I think she did a beautiful job with it. And so I only used a little strip of it behind, and I just took my sponge dauber and I just highlighted the embossing. And I just wanted something to break up the red. This is a red gingham pattern paper in Pure Poppy from Paper Tray ink, and this is Pure Poppy cardstock. So I use that gingham in the background, and I just wanted to break it up a little bit. And then when I go upstairs, I'm going to add a piece of red velvet ribbon. But I don't have it down here in my craft room right now. It's upstairs. So I think I'll probably tuck in a little piece of red right here, or even just a piece of cardstock looped and tucked underneath here, just to add another little pop of red right here. So that will finish off the outside of the card. And then inside the card, I use this beautiful double stitched die, and I've shown this die set before. This is a set from Gina Marie Designs, and it has the inside and outside die cuts. So when you put this on your paper, if you set it down straight, you'll be left with a frame for the outside part, and it'll cut the inside part with the 2 stitch lines. So these are nice to have, and you end up being able to use the whole piece of paper. So the checked piece, the gingham piece that I used, I did use these greetery dies again, which I showed in another video not that long ago. And I don't know if, what are they? These are from 2019 at the greetery, and they have a beautiful stitched pattern, or hash mark pattern. Okay, so that is everything I used to create the card. Then on the inside, I have this beautiful sentiment that says Merry Christmas. And this is a beautiful stamp set from Peachy Keen that just has some really fun sentiments in it. It's called PK 1975 Polar Bear and Penguin Sentiments. And if you bought the Polar Bear and Penguin sets, you might have also purchased this. But it has things like, for the penguin, I flip and love you. It has Ice Ice Baby for like the polar bears or the penguins, which I remember that song, Ice Ice Baby. We have a snowman that when you press his tummy, he sings that song. And so this just made me smile when I read that. You're the coolest, just chill, it's your day, chill out, Merry Christmas. We fish you a Merry Christmas, so you could do that with the polar bear or the penguin. Anyway, it's just got all these cute sentiments, plus that beautiful Merry Christmas. Here we come a-waddling. Wouldn't that be cute with the penguins? So I want to play with these sets. I do have them, and I need to pull them out and play with them. So I'm going to bring this upstairs and put it with these so that I can make some really cute Christmas cards using this sentiment set. So there is the number again, PK 1975 Polar Bear and Penguin Sentiments. And this is what it looks like on the back. It is a beautiful, her beautiful peachy colored stamps. And I am very happy with this beautiful Merry Christmas sentiment on the inside, and that it is again in that olive twist ink. So just a really simple Christmas card share for this episode of Woodblock Wonders and this beautiful woodblock stamp. And it's so fun to have these older stamps that are timeless classics, especially for Christmas. I collect a lot of Christmas stamps. They're my favorite thing to collect, and I do also have birthday, and then gardening, and a little bit of spring and Easter, and a little bit of summer. But my very favorite thing to collect are old vintage Christmas stamps like this one here. So this is just a really nice image and a fun one to color and do different things with. So make tags, make cards. So I just wanted to come on and share that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Woodblock Wonders, and that you're having a lovely week and enjoying some crafty time. And I look forward, of course, to seeing everybody on Saturday mornings for Saturday Morning Makes. If you're new to my channel, Saturday Morning Makes is an opportunity to share your crafting with like-minded people who like to create. And you can share any type of craft you want. Just upload it to social media like Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube with a video. And you can post it with a hashtag SatMornMakes. And there's information in the drop-down menu below about Saturday Morning Makes. We would love to have you join in and hashtag your project. And we do our very best to try to look at every single project that is posted. There's a beautiful community here that all helps me comment. I could not do it alone anymore because it's gotten to be a big, beautiful, fun craft along. And I'm just really happy that we're all enjoying creating art, because it is a very warm and wonderful thing to do. And for me, it's a big stress reliever. It just takes my mind out of any worries that I might be thinking of, and lets me just create and focus on coloring or whatever I'm doing that day. So sometimes I'm die cutting, sometimes I'm making Christmas stuff or birthday cards or whatever. But whatever you're doing, whether you crochet or make jewelry or cards or tags, or maybe you work with resin, whatever you do, I would love to see it, and I would be so happy if you would join us. So that is it for this episode of Woodblock Wonders. Thank you for watching my channel. I hope if you enjoyed this video that you will like and subscribe and hit that bell. All right. Take good care. I love the thumbs up when you give them. It helps, of course, with people viewing my channel, and helps our channels to grow. And I do the same for you guys. I try to always give you a thumbs up and subscribe to your channels. So everybody have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. And I will look forward to seeing you for Saturday Morning Makes. All right. Bye now.